I can understand why you've frozen your gym membership, because it doesn't look as if it's doing you, the way you sat there, it doesn't look as if your gym membership's doing you a lot of good.
Do you know what, Micky? They sent me something special, which I've got in my pocket here. They sent me something special just for you. Let me just get it. We need some people here as well as me, don't we? We need Tracey there. Hello, Tracey. That's it. That's it. Right. We need Micky, don't we? Do we need Micky, Tracey?
I think so. He's got the fans.
You think so? Oh yes, he's got the fans, hasn't he? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so. There you go, Micky. You're in. Look.
Hi.
Oh, look at that. Look, Wayne. Look at that. Look. My subscriptions are working. Well done, Wayne. Yeah, they're all working. Look at that. That's exactly what you wanted, Tracey, wasn't it?
And it came. Yes, and it popped in the. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, you've got exactly what you wanted. Thank you, Wayne.
That's it. It's non-obtrusive, but it tells you.
Yep. So there you go. You should have heard. You should have heard the scream.
I couldn't, because if I have the sound up, it means that you're going to hear yourself coming back at you in about 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Wayniak. I hopefully you heard the scream when you subscribed, did you? And I can see that you subscribed through Amazon Prime. I can see that. It says in the chat box. It screams. It's going to. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. So.
Okay.
It also makes a noise now when we get a new follower, which is applause. That's it, just like that. Yeah. But a bit more applause in there. So these are things that I've got in place because you said that's what you wanted, Tracey.
Well, no, that's the kind of stuff that I've seen on other channels. You see, it's basically you want an acknowledgement. You want to give an acknowledgement to the lovely people who are following or subbing. But also at the same time, you don't want it right in our face so that it's disturbing the actual action on the, the hot action.
This is just for you, Wayniak. This is just for Wayniak. This is just for Wayniak. Look, go on.
But you don't want it to be disturbing all the hot action that goes on the screen when it's me, you, and Micky. So we can be talking and getting on with business, and people can be subbing and following and things, and we can, it's all good. That's what I was wanting.
Okay, right. I've got new things I've got. If you look down at the bottom there, I've got a subs goal. Yeah. So I've set a goal of 10 subs. So now we've got 5. Although that will be going down in the next couple of days. So some of our prescriptions are some of our subscriptions will be running out. I know mine and Mark. I know that Mark's will, but I've got to because I subscribe to Mark. So I will renew my one to Mark.
But what happens when we get to 10 subs?
I can reset the target to anything I like.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got a subs goal. What do the viewers get as a thank you?
The viewers don't get anything.
Oh, right.
Because they're not subscribers.
No, that's what I mean. What do the subscribers get then?
I'm working on that. I told you about this yesterday. I'm working on that, right? Okay. I'm working on that. So thank you, Wayniak. I'm looking at what Wayniak says there. I'm looking on that.
Thank you, Wayniak. There we go. There's no message on that.
See? No, I know. I was going to put a plink. Right, I'll tell you, right? Entertain the troops for a second. I've just got to reply to somebody.
So I was basically I'm basically here to be the slave driver. No, I'm only kidding. I just like what's the word? Just saying what I see and what feels good for our stream. And obviously some things that we'll try won't work, and some things that we'll try will work or be really, really successful. But I don't want to sort of like sit back and just be like, well, go on, Steve, you use your brain for everything, and I'll just show up at 8 o'clock every time. You know what I mean? I just like being able to put input in.
Yeah. Right, and the reason I asked Tracey to do that is because when I type things, like I was just typing a message to somebody on Facebook there, I noticed that people can see the top of my head. So what I did today was I got my partner to write, please subscribe on the top of my bald head. Unfortunately, oh look, we've got a new follower and it came up. Look, applause. See, there we go, new follower. Thank you. Nerdy Boy 25.
Yay, excellent. See? I didn't catch the sound quick enough to, but yay.
Woody, my guy, it's Michael from Facebook. The Michael that I just typed a message to. I mean, I've got to be honest and say there could be like a million Michaels in the world. So, yeah, right, okay. That's who I was typing to. Anyway, right, so as I was saying, so all you can see is the top of my head. So I've got my missus to type, please, to put a pen, please subscribe on the top of my head. So every time I, oh God, I've got to do a posture check. There we go. How did he get 100 Woody rewards already? How the fuck did he get 100 Woody rewards already? But what happened is that Tracey, can you stop barking?
It's the dog chasing the cat around the garden.
Oh, it's a dog chasing the cat around the garden. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a cat, but next door's likes our garden.
All right. I
And
thought it was Tracey having a moment. So anyway, as I was saying, I sweated it all off. So I sweated it all off. So it didn't work. So I thought it was going to be a bit novel. It was going to be a bit novel. Oh, okay. Yes, of course, he gave you 300 for following. Thank you, Nerdy Boy.
What are you barking at? Hey, what are you barking at?
Your head, because you said that you had it written across, please subscribe. How about you offer to put whatever clean message on your head for however many points?
It doesn't work. I just said I sweated it off.
No,
were you too busy barking to hear me?
What did you use? Did you use your Mrs. makeup?
No, I used a marker. I used these. Hang on.
You absolutely used a marker pen?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, Nerdy Boy. You used the markers. It was, oh my, they're whiteboards, aren't they?
Yeah.
They will wash off. They'll come straight off with sweat.
You think I'm going to put a permanent marker on the top of my bald head?
You can get the ones that come off with makeup or not makeup, with water or makeup remover or something like that. So they stay on when you need them to, but then you wipe them off or wash them off. So sweating is that you just need to find the right pen. So what I'm saying is, once you found the right pen, you could offer for channel points for Woody rewards. I always forget what they're called. They can spend Woody rewards, and you could spend the whole night with their advertising on your head. I think that's win-win. That is.
Okay.
I'd pay for him to put I'm a dickhead on his head.
Yeah, I'm a dickhead on my head. Yeah, I'm a dickhead on the head.
Yeah. But we've already talked about having a drag night. So when you come on in on the drag night, he'll put on lipstick, and if you pay, he'll blow you kisses.
Yeah. Let me carry on with our. As we know, we do our usual section, so we're going to do this section now. There we go. Look.
Woo!
Beer du jour. That's French, isn't it? It means beer of the day. And today's beer is this. Zuba.
It looked like a can of dog food when you first lifted it up.
It's Zuba, right? I have no idea what Zuba means, right? But it's got a
That's one of them cabs you get home on the way home when you're pissed.
Yeah, Zuba, yeah.
Zuba.
Yeah, but it's got a picture of the ball on the front, right? And I don't even know what kind of beer it is because it's completely in Polish. So it's a Polish beer. The only word that I recognise on here is beer. But I was in the shop and I looked at this and I thought this looks quite nice. So we're going to give that a try. So it's called Zuba and it's a Polish beer. And it's brewed in, it doesn't say where it's brewed.
So you've got the Zuba. I've got, on the one hand, I've got a Starbucks chilled cafe latte. And on the other hand, I've got a cup of peppermint tea.
Okay, Micky, what's your beer?
Wake up and smell the coffee.
It's a lager. But it's a commercial lager. Which means it tastes like every other commercial lager on the planet. Yes, no more ads. No more ads, Waniac, of course, no more ads. A commercial lager, which means it tastes absolutely nothing like any other commercial lager on the planet. Right, I use Nespresso coffee capsules, you know, the disposable ones, and I actually use Amazon's own brand ones, Solimo, and they're really nice. Now, I drink decaf coffee. I know a lot of people don't drink decaf coffee. I like Amazon's Solimo decaf coffee ones, which are really, really nice.
Right. So what else were you saying, Steve? Because I was throwing all those.
Oh, you totally put me off at fucking stride, haven't you? I haven't got a clue.
Get your script.
I've had some postcards printed.
Oh.
Have they arrived yet?
No, I've only got them today. I've only ordered them today. No, I ordered them last night. I ordered some postcards. And on one side they've got the Woody Show logo, which is the Woody Show with the black background, exactly like the logo of our channel. And on the other side they're completely blank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them out as viewer rewards, and I haven't decided what level I'm going to set yet. I think about 10,000 points that I'm going to set them at. I've got Discord up, Wayne. It's not showing you. It's not showing you it's joined. Maybe I'll fuck that up as well.
Maybe a slight delay or something.
Yeah, maybe I'll fuck that up. Wave or something in there if you're in there. So I've set those up as a channel reward. Oh, there you go. You said, "Oh, yep, got you, Wayne, got you, Wayniac, got you." Right, okay. So I've set that up as a channel reward, or I will be setting that up as a channel reward, for I think about 10,000 channel points. Where you order the postcard, and you give me your postcard. Oh, good evening, Goon Live. How are you?
Good evening.
You found my new emotes are all working good. And you just send me your address, and I will actually send you a real life postcard from the Woody Show. I've only got 100 printed, and I wasn't sure whether to go for the old people streaming or just the Woody Show. So I thought I'd go for the Woody Show first of all.
No, I think Woody Show, yeah.
Yeah, see how popular I'll go from there. So, and the other thing I was about to say is, not only have I been working by getting all those add-ons done, like the channel shout out, so people can shout out their Twitch channels. Not only can I do it so I can shout out their Twitch channels. He found the cheese.
I do like it when Micky finds the cheese.
He found the cheese. I can't believe Micky found the cheese.
And yesterday I was browsing earrings, and I have found some cheese earrings. So they are going to come to me ASAP.
Just to piss Steve off.
I've got literally 3 pairs of earrings that I normally wear on stream that are big enough to be seen. And so I was having a browse of some danglies, and I came across cheese, and I was like, yes, I'm having those.
Anyway, Micky, what have you been up to? Me and Tracey have dominated the chat so far. What have you been
I
up to?
haven't done anything. My
Not only are you a whinging old bastard, then you're boring.
Well, yeah, I am. Yeah, totally boring. Totally, since I've retired, totally boring. I had my granddaughter yesterday. That was a bit of fun. Yeah. We decided we'd go to Micky D's. I hate the bloody place, but an 8-year-old loves it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's emotional blackmail marketing for you.
Yes. Yeah. So today I've just excuse me, I had to pop out and pick up a buggy for me for my son's babe, for my granddaughter. So that's basically all I've done.
You got a question there, Micky?
Huh?
You've got a question there, Micky.
Yes, she did get the Pokemon cards, which she doesn't save them, but her friend from school does. So she gets the Pokemon cards and gives them to her friend. She's gone to her friends. Oh, she's going tomorrow and Friday, so she'll give them to her tomorrow. Apparently, she's got one special one. I mean, I don't know. I ain't got a clue what they are, but apparently it's this special one that she's really excited to give to her friend. So, yeah, she did get the Pokemons. Nuggets, she had nuggets and chips, or fries, should I say? They're not chips, Grandad. They're fries. Okay.
They come from a potato. They're chips.
It ain't much potato in a bloody McDonald's fry,
No,
though, is it?
it's all. They do something on the outside that makes them crispy. Do they? Or am I
Yeah.
thinking of spoons? It's like they do a batter on the outside or something.
I prefer Burger King fries myself.
I've not had a Burger King for years.
Oh, I love Burger King.
Burger King's much
I
better
prefer Burger King as well.
I much prefer Burger King. So does the missus.
I haven't got one round here anymore. There used to be one at the station, but that went, and a posh coffee place was put in. But that was quite a long time ago as well. So,
You're right. Skin on fries from KFC. They're nice with a pot of gravy, so you can dip them. Yeah.
See, that's another place that I've not. I think the last time I had a KFC was about 2012. So, and that was I just had the.
That's not many hours ago. You're ready for your next one now?
Yeah. No, it was a popcorn. I had popcorn chicken after a very boozy night out. Very boozy. We started at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had the KFC at about 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's how boozy it was. It was really good though. We ended up in we ended up in a place that does drag acts and like it's well known for it. So that was an experience because that was just like really cool. It's quite a famous place as well. So.
And I was thinking I can actually incorporate the Twitch, the Discord chat into our chat here.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of doing that, and I'm glad I didn't now, seeing what they just did. So
yeah,
it's a level of trust there. It's got to be done.
I really do think keep it separate. Like we were talking last night, keep it separate. And if you do build anything like that into Twitch, it's going to have to be, like you said, level of trust, level of subscription, level of interaction. Just like, and also reputation. Have they been a good boy or girl for the last 6 months or whatever? Or
That's just his joints BSE.
Yeah, it's just my joints. Look, I'm putting Voltron on now. Oh. Fucking off! I seriously am. Look, Voltron. Look, I'm actually putting.
Sorry, I wasn't. I was. Yeah.
Look, see, I'm putting Voltron on.
He's rubbing it into his nuts, see if he can get a reaction.
No, Micky. Voltron is an anti-inflammatory. Putting them on my cock would have the opposite effect of what I wanted.
But it'll sting. Oh no, I've got a gnat in here again.
Oh. A what? Oh, gnat. No, I was going to say that if he puts it in the pants area, he'll take all the swelling down. So
yeah,
all the unwanted swelling.
Right, anyway, look, I've been trying to tell you my news.
Oh, go
Come on, carry on.
Okay, you keep interrupting me. My news. On the 8th of September at 16:30, I'm having my echocardiogram.
Oh.
On
So that's
the
like a week tomorrow, then.
of September at 10:30, a clinical nurse specialist is going to phone me and explain exactly what this chemotherapy will mean to me. On the 14th at 1:30, they'll be taking blood from me, an anticoagulant test to see if my blood coagulates correctly, which is something I've got to check with that and see if I have to take off my blood thinners. On the 15th at 9:30, I'm being fitted with a PICC line. PICC line stands for peripherally inserted central catheter.
So just over 2 weeks.
Yeah, and on the 16th at 9:30, I start my chemotherapy.
So just after over 2 weeks. My God, let me just. That's the 16th is a Friday.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yes.
Friday.
Yep.
And how often do you have to have that? Is it
The
daily?
chemotherapy itself, once a month for 6 months.
Right.
No, once every 21 days for 6 cycles.
Oh,
So
right.
what you have is you have it, and then 21 days later you have it again, over 6 cycles, which will be approximately 5-6 months.
And the PICC line stays in for the entire 6 months.
Yep. Which is funny because when I have I've got a gym membership, and I've just had to freeze that today because I won't be able to go swimming anymore, because of the PICC line. When I have a shower, I have to have this inflatable sleeve on my arm, which is really funny because I did try going swimming with it once, and I couldn't swim with it because it just kept floating. So I've cancelled my gym membership. I've not cancelled it. I put a freeze on it.
Yeah.
It's still active, but they won't charge me for 6 months. So yeah, the chemo starts at sites.
I'm not surprised really that you froze it, because I mean, looking at you sat there, your gym isn't doing you a lot of good, is it?
What did he say?
I'm not repeating it because I'll get in trouble. I'll get blamed for it.
What did you say, Micky?
I said I can understand why you've frozen your gym membership, because it doesn't look as if it's doing you, the way you sat there, it doesn't look as if your gym membership's doing you a lot of good.
Do you know what, Micky? They sent me something special, which I've got in my pocket here. They sent me something special just for you. Let me just get it.
How many sit-ups did you do at the gym?
Hey?
How many sit-ups did you do at the gym?
None.
So you're saving money by having it frozen. You're all right.
No, I didn't do any. I didn't do any because, as I've just said, I go swimming.
Like the gym.
Yes, it's got a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's probably like a leisure centre. If there's one near me. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't use the gym. What do you think I am? Some sort of nutter?
Well, from the way you was bragging about your gym membership, I thought you'd at least be pulling a few weights, you know.
Goonlight says that should be an emote.
What should be an emote?
The thing that you produce from your pocket.
Oh, what, that? Yeah, that should be an emote.
If I don't get that once a night, he's off form. He really is.
I don't go to the gym to keep fit, Micky. I go to the gym to go swimming because I love swimming, all right?
The only time he has a bath.
Not the only time I have a bath. Do you know what, Tracey? You're absolutely right. Do you know what? I haven't had a bath now for 4 or 5 years at least.
Yeah.
That's why he goes swimming.
Yeah.
He takes his shower gel in the pool with him.
I've actually got 2 showers in the house. I've got a wet room upstairs, which has got a shower in it, and the downstairs loo also has a shower in it. So I have showers. I prefer showers. I love showers.
Oh, actually, the downstairs loo literally has a shower in it, doesn't it? And an air blower.
Just a shower and the loo.
No, but I thought you had one of those snazzy loos that showers your bum.
That's
and
upstairs. Upstairs.
Oh, okay,
Upstairs is the one that washes me bum.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
I rewatched some of the stream with you and Jason where you put it up on screen, you using it, and your face, you went, "Oh, that really is rather pleasant," or something like that. Every time I see that, it cracks me up.
Well, it was really rather pleasant, all right? It really was rather pleasant.
Yes, but it was the glazed look on your face as it happened. It was like,
oh, yeah. I still have that look on my face now. Everybody's wondering what you're talking about, aren't they?
Yeah. So what else? What other news did you have, Steve? I'm sure there was other stuff that we were interrupting there.
No, I've completely forgotten where we are now. It's just that's something else.
You were having a bath in the swimming pool or something.
Yeah, you're talking about me having a bath at the swimming pool, you bastards.
My other half wants to go to Norwich today. I said, I ain't going there tomorrow. It's going to be full of people trying to get their school uniforms last minute, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
Be bedlam in Norwich tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Bedlam in Norwich at all times, mate.
Well, yeah.
I find Norwich really windy. I've been there 3 or 4 times, I think it is, and I just find it really windy, and I don't know why. It just feels...
So it's because you're in East Anglia and it's really... Why are you showing you having a shit?
What? Just what? What's the face?
Really rather nice.
Oh dear. Please don't show us you wiping. Please
It doesn't
don't do that.
though. It washes and blow
This is a
dries
loo
him.
that I could stay on forever.
Oh, it's that one, is it?
Look at the face. Look at the face. It's educational, Goon, at least.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Right. Who says I don't bring you top quality entertainment? Oh.
Oh, it just makes me laugh every time. Every time I see your relief or relaxation face, just like, oh, this is really,
I'll
really,
tell you
really
what,
rough.
right? If you sit on a toilet, right, and you have a crap, and you have a warm bit of water squirted up your bum, you make those same faces as well.
I probably would.
Actually, you women have got an advantage because if you sit forward a bit, it don't squirt up your bum; it squirts elsewhere.
Oh,
You might as well just have an enema, Steve.
That
yeah.
video, which if you'd like to see the video again, right? Because I'm disabled, I have a special toilet, and you sit on this toilet and you do your business, and then you press a button, and a little arm comes out from the bottom of the toilet, and it squirts water up your bum. And then when it's finished squirting water up your bum, it blow dries it, so you don't have to use toilet paper. And this was my reaction the first day that I used it.
Look at the face. Just watch the face, Naomi. Look at that face.
It's really, 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 really rather nice.
And here comes the blow dry.
It's really nice as well.
Shampoo and set, sir.
This is a loo that I could stay on forever. Oh.
And we're back. We're back in the room.
There you go. There you go. Goon, what sort of channel have we become? Or have I got that wrong? Or were you just being funny? Sorry.
I think he was just commenting on the fact that it's suddenly gone from us chatting to loo
Yeah.
review.
Yeah,
Well, can I say, since you did your loo review, we've lost a viewer.
Oh, right. Well,
We've gone from 6 to 5. Eh?
oh, okay.
Either they've had to go to the loo after
Yeah,
watching
no,
that,
they've gone out to buy one.
or
They've gone out to buy one.
yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, bloody
God,
Micky.
Micky. Oh. Why are you stretching, Micky?
Because that's why he did it, so that he can have a stretch. He'll have his
All
legs
right.
up in the air in a minute.
Okay. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm not
Naomi.
female.
I'm glad to hear it.
I have to readjust the
Ah.
bra and everything once I've stretched.
She's in the States. Oh dear, I feel sorry for you. I had chili con carne for my tea,
all right, hang on. Do you mean
but I don't
Micky,
like
Micky,
rice.
Micky, hang on. Micky, you're on the wrong thing. Naomi, do you mean the drink tea or the meal tea? Because over here, we drink tea and we also eat tea.
Oh, in my
If
tea.
you mean the drink tea, me personally, I have it black. No milk, no sugar.
I have milk, 1 sugar. I read that wrong, didn't I? I thought it said, what did you have for your
Yes,
tea?
exactly. See, that's why I tried to stop you.
And I don't drink a lot of tea as such. I do like a tea when I go on holiday, like in the morning and that. And when I do, I have milk, usually lactose free, and about half a sugar. But the tea that I normally drink and what I'm drinking tonight is peppermint tea
Have you seen the way that Americans make tea?
in a microwave.
Yeah. Huh?
I think that might have just been a viral thing, but I don't know. Like someone just going, "This is."
Is that right, Naomi? You all make tea in a microwave. You don't have a kettle that you boil water in and make, pour it over your tea
We
bag.
don't have a kettle anymore. We got rid of our
Oh,
kettle.
she got an electric kettle.
We got rid of our kettle
I've got a
today.
one cup.
We got rid of our kettle today.
I've got a 1 cup.
That's what we've got, a 1 cup.
Yeah, just you press
Yep.
a button, it just
Yep.
boils 1 cup.
Yep. Cheaper than a kettle. I can't believe how much. I've got a smart meter, and I was watching it on the smart meter. I can't believe the difference.
Well, because you're only boiling what you want.
What you want, exactly.
That's what I do
You
anyway.
know, only boils 1.
Right, Naomi. Yes,
Yeah, but-
Naomi. We have the drink tea, and we also have a meal called tea. Like we have tea time.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how to describe what tea is because I don't actually have it. But it's a sort of mid-afternoon light meal, isn't it, Micky?
Yeah, sandwiches and cake. It used to be, didn't
sandwiches
it? Back
and
in the
cake,
day.
Back in the day.
When you, I mean, back in the day, you used to have your main meal at dinner time, which is lunchtime, wasn't it?
Still where my dad was from, and my dad, like to his dying day, always used to call lunchtime dinner time, and evening meal was tea time. Even though tea time he would have a hot meal, he'd still call it tea time.
Oh right.
It's confusing being British.
Yeah.
It would have been originally. It would have been Naomi. Originally, it would have been like a sort of mid-afternoon snack, like some sandwiches and cakes, cup of tea, that type of stuff. So it was a mid-afternoon meal to see you through from lunch to dinner, especially like if you were doing like a long working day. Your lunch would have been sort of midday-ish, and then your dinner might not have been until 7 o'clock or something. So you just have some sandwiches and some tea in the afternoon.
It's not a very big thing now, though, is it?
No, that's
really?
what I mean. It's just. Well,
I mean, I think most people now have their main meal in the evening, don't they?
I do.
Around what we call tea time. I mean, we normally have ours about. Well, I normally cook it in time. Donna comes home at about 5:30. We'll have our tea at about 6. Well, our main meal.
I had my dinner. I
about
called
6.
it dinner. I had my dinner at 7. I had curry.
Yeah, I had chili tonight. I made a chili.
So you and me are both going to be singing Johnny Cash tomorrow, then?
Yeah, but I don't have rice
Ring
or
of Fire,
pasta
by the
with
way,
my
Tracey.
chili.
I got it. I got that one.
Severe ring
I don't have rice or pasta. I have mine on a baked potato. My chili, because I don't like rice and I don't like pasta.
Is it karaoke night? No.
You can sing to us if you like.
Yeah, you can sing, Naomi. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. We won't hear you, but carry on.
Carry on. I couldn't hold a tune in a bucket.
No, nor me. Not anymore.
She says she's good.
I couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. But if you want to hear me sing, I will give it a try. Hang on.
Oh, please, no.
Just shush.
I thought you were trying to gain members,
Just
not lose them.
Just shush.
Tell you right, down, Micky.
Honestly, there's so many things wrong with you. Right, I see this Naomi subscribe. I will sing. I don't normally sing in public, but I will sing. All right, Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. Boom, 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 boom. Been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway.
You must have some kind of sound limiter because it's cutting you out completely there, Steve.
And nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There'll be a note of
Naomi said, what tools you use to make the graphics and emotes?
On the road to my horizon.
I have replied.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna be, where the lights are shining on me.
I can't even hear him sing.
It's hard to hit that high one. Rhinestone Cowboy. You talked all through my major performance there.
Nothing was happening. We couldn't
hear nothing.
Sing.
You couldn't hear me singing. No, thank God for that.
We couldn't hear anything.
We couldn't hear a thing. It was like your sound, your audio was picking up the music and just cutting you out completely.
Oh, thank God for that.
Naomi heard it. Oh my God. Oh, Twitch.
Yeah, you could hear it on Twitch, but we can't hear it on.
You can't hear it on Skype because you've got to listen to it on Twitch.
Yeah, how can I do that? Because then.
I always forget about that. Start again then, Steve.
Do you know how much effort it took me to hit that high note then? No.
Anyway,
No.
Naomi wanted to know what tools you use to make your graphics and emotes, and I said the tool is Steve.
I use Adobe After Effects, Naomi. I used After Effects to make those ones. You must know. So,
Naomi and everybody else watching got the pleasure of hearing Steve singing, and us guys who have to have Twitch turned down, otherwise we've got like.
And trust me, I cannot. You should have heard my voice. Oh no, you wouldn't have. Yeah, no. You will hear it when you watch the VOD. It was awful. Ask Andy.
We were blessed not to hear it, Tracey.
No, I know what's going on.
we were blessed not to hear it.
Mickey, I will hear it on the playback.
Yeah,
that's if Twitch allows it to go through, though, because it might be classed as
No, because Twitch wouldn't have heard what you heard. You heard Glenn Campbell. Twitch will have just heard me. I keep telling you this. They didn't hear the backing track.
Right.
And because I can't sing in tune, that won't get a copyright strike because I only sang one note.
That's going to be excellent. I'll clip that one up.
Andy will confirm I only sung one note, so throughout the whole of that song, I only sung one note. So there you go. I cannot sing. I admit I cannot sing. But you know what? I actually joke about not being able to sing is a talent.
If you do it on purpose, yeah.
No, I don't do it on purpose. I cannot sing, and it's a talent.
Why is it talent?
That's karaoke night. So is anything else you'd like me to sing badly, Naomi?
How about Over the Hills and Far Away?
Yeah. How about Fuck You, Micky?
I don't know the lyrics to that one.
What? Over the Hills? If you can sing Over the Hills and Far Away, nobody can hear you.
Fuck you, Micky. I'll say you're welcome for Steve, because he might be typing away somewhere else.
Do you want me to sing again?
No.
I was asking you. I was asking the viewers.
If you do, I will remember to turn my Twitch up so that I can.
Turn your Twitch up, because if they say yes, I'll sing again though. No, they're good. Look, see, I don't want to sing again. See, I don't want to sing again. So saved. Oh, you're saved. You're saved from me singing. Not being able to sing in tune actually is a talent. If you look on YouTube, there are lots of people that actually make a lot of money out of not being able to sing. And I can't sing. Although I do have auto-tune here, so I could, if I wanted to, use auto-tune to bring myself back into pitch. Although I'd sound like Cher in Time After Time.
Yeah. So I'll clip that up, and you'll get famous from being not being able to sing.
Yeah, not being able to sing. No.
Well, Liz Dawson made a fortune out of playing the piano badly, didn't he?
Yep. Exactly. When you do it right. They don't want me to sing. You don't want me to sing, do you? They don't want me to sing, right? I'm curious. What Naomi says. I'm curious. What was your life like before the pandemic? Did things change drastically? That absolutely, they changed amazingly drastically for me. I was a cab driver. I was working for Uber at the time, before the pandemic, right up until March, and that was my career. And in March, when the pandemic hit here, March 2020, because I've got cancer, because I've got I've got blood cancer, and I'm immunosuppressed. The doctors, my consultant, said, "Look, we've got this COVID pandemic happening. It's too dangerous for you to be out there on the street working." So I took early medical retirement, cashed in my pension, and locked myself away as a prisoner in my own home for 2.5 years. So yeah, the pandemic drastically changed my life. Tracey.
Yeah, it was just before we went into lockdown. Everyone was going a bit bonkers And if you Google like the scenes from UK supermarkets where everyone was panic buying toilet rolls.
Not me.
Or me.
You didn't need to, no.
Oh.
No, I didn't either.
Queuing, absolutely just going mad and queuing with like trolleys and trolleys and trolleys full, just like going insane. And then we went into lockdown, and the sky cleared because there was no planes or not many cars at all. It was peaceful. You could hear the birds singing. The sky was blue, rather than like a weird murky colour. And it was just an amazing, weird, surreal feeling of kind of like, on the one hand, there was a bit of shit, we could catch this and die. But on the other hand, there was this nature taking over. That was seeing on the news things like goats in, I think it was a small village in Wales. The goats took over the village because there was no humans around. So it was a weird, surreal feeling of a cross between this is really great and this is really shit. But yeah, so Micky?
Micky?
Nothing changed for me. I carried on working through it. I had to. I didn't have any choice in the matter. The only thing that changed really for me was I'd come home from work and I'd stay at home. I wouldn't go anywhere. And that's prior to even having a lockdown.
Did they not even offer you furlough or anything?
Well, this is... they wanted people to apply for furlough. Now, me being in my 60s with COPD and high blood pressure, I applied for it. My manager told me that
Hang on. How tall are you, Micky?
I'm 5'6.5".
You've got high blood pressure.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
I don't know, mate, but there you go. But yes, so yeah, I applied for it, and the response from my manager was, "No, I've been denied it." And they furloughed a 24-year-old in my place who was totally healthy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And when I asked why, he said, because I've got 18 years experience and he's got 6 months. I said, so you're telling me his 6 months experience, he can't do the job. Why is he doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and then not only that, but they then changed the shifts. I know, as you know, I used to do a Sunday and Monday, Tuesday night, 3 12-hour shifts. They changed that to Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Because that's the only nights they were going to run the machinery. So
that's terrible.
That pissed me off, and that is why. I mean, that was what we're going back 2 or 3 years now, aren't we? That is why, as soon as I could retire, I did.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That just did me with the company. Did me.
Yep.
I don't blame you. That's not not conscientious. What's the word? Like a caring boss.
No.
You would think.
He took great pride in telling me that he didn't want any of his staff being furloughed, no matter who or what their situation was.
That's just
yet then they, like I say, a 24-year-old, they furloughed him in place of me. That's what did it for me for that company. I just saw my last 2 years out.
That 24-year-old could really, I know it's difficult and stuff, but compared to you, relatively speaking, would have been able to get another job, and stuff like that. Whereas you wouldn't particularly want to go and get another job. Can you just furlough me, please? Because I've got long-term health.
You've got a question there, Micky.
Hopefully retirement has been going better for you. Yeah, I've only been retired since 7th of July. But yeah, it's a bit boring. I feel as if I need to find something I need to do, get out and, I don't know, a little job, 18, 20 hours.
Schiefer.
Sorry?
Claudia Schiefer.
What about her?
You said you wanted something to do.
No. Give me, what's her name?
Moss. Linda Lusardi.
Scarlett Johansson will be a lot better for me.
You want to do Scarlett Johansson, right? Okay.
Yeah.
On track for Twitch influence. There you go, Micky.
I couldn't influence my way out of a freaking paper bag.
Micky is the one with the fans.
Look, everybody asks for Micky.
Why?
you'll be sat there soon going, and here is a nice Starbucks.
Yep.
And being paid
I'm
handsomely for it.
I'm just.
All of us. Oh, thank you,
I
Naomi.
don't understand that because I'm just a grumpy old git in the corner.
We're down to 4 viewers, so we're actually on track for being Twitch dissuaders.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to dissuade myself off for 5 minutes, Steve.
Okay, hang on.
And I shall be back.
Thank you, Naomi. I saw that you put all of us.
Yeah, we could be, but although if anyone follows my influences, they're going to end up being arrested. So seriously, I wouldn't. I consider myself a dissuader. I would not follow any advice that I give. I tried it, and look at me. I'm only 17. Look, I've lost my hair already.
Oh, what a paper round that was, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So, actually, Tracey, I'm going to go and have a wee, so I'm going to leave it all to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
No
very
problem.
much.
No
Look,
problem.
look, it's all me. Now watch the numbers go up. Let me just get my cleavage out. There we go. One up already. I don't know what I wrote down some stuff that I wanted to talk about, but they've buggered off. So, oh, Naomi. Now that is a question that Steve is going to love answering. I prefer PC. I prefer Android. I prefer Windows. My husband prefers Apple for his Mac, for his PC, for his personal computer, but he prefers Android for his phone. Steve, do you prefer Apple?
Yeah, I can see the question. I can see the question at PC. I would not have anything Apple. Apple is seriously last century's technology. I absolutely would not have anything Apple in the house. No, I'd not have anything Apple. I don't like it at all. All of my overlays, all of the little tricks, all of the little graphics that you see on this stream, they are all done on a PC. And even when I play my game, which if you ever watch my stream in the mornings, where I play my game, I'm not playing with myself down below the screen. I know it looks like it. What I'm actually doing is I'm rubbing anti-inflammatory into my wrist. Because I just realised how rude it looks with my arms going like that down below the screen, but it's not. I'm just doing that. I've just realised.
Naomi, this is what he does every night on stream, so don't listen to him. He's always having a rummage in some form or another. Tonight, the excuse is Voltarol, the anti-inflammatory cream.
Yeah,
Other nights, it's because he's wearing shorts. Other nights, it's because he's not wearing shorts. So.
No, seriously, my arthritis has been playing up something. I've got arthritis in the base of my thumbs there, and it's been playing up something.
That's where I get. Is yours rheumatoid or psoriatic? Psoriasis.
It's mine is actually mine is all connected to my cancer because it's an it's an autoimmune disease, so it's all connected to my cancer and everything else. So, it's not rheumatoid. It's just a nightmare. So, all right, hang on, Micky, I'll bring you in.
Yeah, so Naomi says, I like some of their stuff, but it's also overpriced and overhyped. And yeah, and Steve often says that it's Apple uses technology.
Micky, have you done something with your hair?
Yes.
What have you done with it?
Huh?
What have you done with it?
Just have it permed.
You've blow dried it, haven't you? You've had it styled.
I have, look.
He's had his hair styled, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he needs to adjust his colour as well. He's looking a bit pink in the face again.
Micky, when we said we were going to do a cross-dressing night, right? I think you've got it
already.
You've got hold of the wrong end of the stick.
Oh.
He's practising for a Halloween night.
You've got hold of the wrong end of the stick. What I find amazing is you actually went to the toilet like that.
I did. I got covered in hair now.
I might just pick up a follower or two. A watcher, not a follower.
They should pick up a follower or two. Yeah, I know. Micky lives up in Suffolk, right? It's a different country up there.
Yeah, and Halloween is 31st of October, not 31st of August. Yeah, he's practising. He's getting his practice in.
Oh dear.
Is Halloween actually on a night that we should be streaming? Let me just have a look. 31st is a Monday. So if all goes well, we can have a Halloween night here. So get your thinking caps on as to what you're going to look like. I think Sean should make Steve up as a skull. Silence. He is getting ready.
Just find one up for Tracey.
Yep. I couldn't agree more.
Naomi, you know how long it takes women to get ready? Well, that was me starting to get ready.
Oh, it takes me ages to do my hair before I go out.
I should imagine it does, huh?
It does. It takes me ages.
You can't remember which cupboard you left the Mr. Sheen in, can you?
Yeah, I've got to style it. I've got to comb it out. I've got to style it. I've got to blow dry it. Yeah. I've got to back comb it and everything.
Covered in bloody hairs now.
Oh dear. Now what I still keep getting on Twitter, and I just block them because I don't bother replying to them or anything. I still keep getting the $10 an hour stuff for working for Amazon, and it's like that is less than minimum wage in any country. And really, I'm posting stuff that I'm doing this work, and you're adding me to the thing. But again, it's because they're picking up on people doing this type of stuff, and they're just sending out it's just bots picking up on the words and sending out stuff. But it's like I can't believe I get offered the $10 an hour and you guys get the $34 an hour. It's all rubbish anyway. It's all spam.
I don't get nothing.
Except the fans.
Well, nothing on Twitch. I don't nothing on Twitter at all. Nothing.
Are you on Twitter?
Huh?
Are you on
You what?
Twitter?
Yes.
Do you post anything on there?
No. Do I fuck?
No,
I only.
why?
No. I just retweet when Steve puts the Woody's place up. I just retweet that. That's all.
Have you checked your direct messages box? Because sometimes they go into a folder which is like Twitter holds back the rubbish, the dross, and you have to actually, it says message requests, and then you click on that.
Under messages.
Yeah.
Welcome to your inbox.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go, see?
Well done.
It's because I'm so boring.
No. Honestly, if you were posting stuff, like, you know, when you retweet it, you quote tweet it instead. If you were then saying, come and see us on Twitch, you would be getting spam.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
So what do I need to be doing, almighty Twitter expert?
Well, from what I have learned, from what I can see, not just you, but I'm just saying, basically, if you're just sending out links, the Twitter algorithm thinks that you are a bot just sending out links. So
No,
you
I'm
need
not just
to
sending out links.
No, but like you need to be engaging with people and liking people and commenting and.
Are you kidding? It's a toxic cesspit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, but you need to do it in your circles. You know, just talk to your friends, comment on news stories and stuff like that. So
I haven't got any friends. Twitter is a toxic cesspit, isn't it, Micky?
It is, yeah.
I mean, we've done amazingly well because like 1 minute you were talking about, oh, it'd be nice if we could get affiliate, and then bam, like literally 24 hours later, you were, oh, I've been offered affiliate. I was like, what? that was really quick. I was expecting. There we go. Who? I was expecting it to be like a couple of weeks or a month or something at least, but bam, there you go. Look,
Yeah,
look, why have I got to talk with poo in front of me?
Because you're talking poo.
I'm not talking poo.
When you stop talking poo, or when Micky starts talking poo, I'll give it to Micky.
Well, I should have it permanently because I only talk shit. You see? There you go.
Hey. And when I stop talking poo, there we go.
Yeah.
You should stick that on the top of your head like a little curly wig.
Yeah, there you go. Look. There you go. There you go. Right. Okay. Hang on. Oh.
Is he gonna do it?
There we go. Yeah.
No, we want it on the top of your head like a little curly wig.
Like a little curly wig, eh? Cool. You never want much, do you? Oh.
Oh, that was Micky. That was Micky.
There you go. That's better.
That's funnier than I thought it would be, actually. It looks like one of us has done a dump on your head.
Right.
Naomi, you can ask us anything except about that.
Yeah. There you go. This is the level I have to put up with from my co-streamers. This is the level that we're looking at.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
But also the other thing is that we can have, like, we were talking on Monday, I think it was, about doing themed days and stuff, and we can do themed days as long as we sort of announce it like in advance, because we've got the obvious ones like Halloween and then Christmas time and stuff like that. So we could do themed days, like we could do, dear. Themed poo's making him tired.
No, it's illness is making me tired. This is making me tired. Anything else? I mean, treatment starts. I don't get the. I just read what Naomi said, and I thought she said, "What do you think about bacon?"
Oh,
Bitcoin.
We're having a bacon sandwich after this with HP sauce.
And cheese.
And yeah, hold the cheese.
No,
I don't know enough about Bitcoin to think about it.
nor me. No.
I know nothing about Bitcoin.
All I know is that it's caused the graphics card situation to be absolutely diabolical for the past 12 months. So yeah, people mining bitcoins. I don't know how you mine something on a fucking computer. You ain't exactly got a spade and digging, are you? Hey, so.
Thank you, Long Tour.
Is that someone that's a lurker that's not actually engaging in the chat?
No, someone who's following. That's absolutely fine. We want followers, even if you lurk. We want followers.
So thank you for that.
We like you talking, but we also like it when you follow or subscribe. So that's excellent. So. Yeah, Naomi says, yeah, you could even focus each stream on a different topic each time. I think the Tech Thursday is a good idea, for example. And yeah, I mean, I think that is an idea that we may well go down, like actually sort of having a topic that we talk about as well as taking questions and things like that. So it's a welcome, yeah. So yeah, so we may well do something like that. At the moment, we're just sort of finding what works for us and you know, how long we can talk for and how long we can sit here for, you know, things like that when our legs go to sleep.
Tracey, you're a woman, you can go on for an hour without taking breath.
I know, it's good though for when Steve buggers off and buys McDonald's.
Good evening, Longtour. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry, what?
Good evening, Longtour, and thank you for joining us. Look, I come well when I come. Look.
It's a welcome.
Yeah, it's a welcome, yeah.
I've forgotten what that's like.
Yeah, of course you will, Micky. Being as old as you are.
Yeah. There you go. I've been. I came, I saw, and now I've forgotten.
Yeah, welcome joke, yeah. So yeah, I think we could have different theme nights. No, I agree. I'm waiting for Nicky's cross-dressing theme night.
You'll wait a long time.
You started tonight. You did some cross-dressing earlier.
Well, I did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for some fun like that because it makes you. It just brings another element. If we can just do, I mean, absurd stuff would be great because that gets people watching. As long as we're not sitting here the whole time with like a latex mask on our head, like sweating our boobies off.
Or a poo on their heads.
Or a poo on our head. As long as we're not sitting here with a latex, like a mask on our head, sweating our boobies off.
Well, should it be your head sweating, not your boobies?
You know how hot those things get. Can you imagine wearing one for 4 hours? You'd have sweaty boobies.
We need cats, though, don't we? We do need cats on the stream.
We need cats. We need puppies.
We need cats.
Naomi says, "Do you have a favourite Queen of all time?"
Freddie Mercury.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. See, great minds think alike.
Elizabeth I, good Queen Bess. Elizabeth I.
Ryland. Is that his name? Ryland?
Yeah, Ryland.
Sir Walter Raleigh was good Queens. Walter Raleigh was her naval commander. Walsingham was her chief spy. So between the two of them, between Queen Bess, Raleigh, it's actually Drake. Raleigh was the explorer, brought back the potato, but Drake was her commander. But Walsingham was her chief of spies. But between the four of them, they actually created the British Empire. So they are good Queen Bess. Elizabeth I, I think, is probably my favourite queen. Yeah.
Weren't Walter Raleigh given her one?
I don't know. I think everybody was. Which reminds me, Tracey, I may have inadvertently dropped you in it.
What the heck is... What reminded you of Tracey about Walter Raleigh?
No.
Walter Raleigh giving her one? Yeah, probably. Which reminds me,
No,
Tracey.
somebody who we know the other night, we were talking over a pint of beer, and they said to me, "How long have you known Tracey?" And I said, "We've got history." And I think he misinterpreted that, Tracey.
Oh.
And I've just been sitting there and thinking, my mind's been worried about why he did what he did. And I'm thinking, is it something that I did? And you know what I mean by we've got history, don't you?
Yeah. Like I was just saying to Naomi, generally to the chat, but
we've met in hotels several times.
We've known each other for such a long time. I mean, literally sort of 2004-ish, something like that. So we've known each other such a long time. We've got history. Yeah. Inverted commas.
I think he interpreted that to mean something else.
He interpreted that to mean that he thought it meant Tracey's a goer.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought he meant. So, yeah, I could be wrong. But you're right. We could do different things on different things like queens and things like that. I think that would be great.
That's something that I had been thinking about, kind of like having oh god, he's cracking out the gifts again. You know what I mean. I was thinking that
looks like Fred Flintstone in drag.
It does. Oh, I can't even think of what was one of his catchphrases.
Yabba-dabba-doo!
That was it. Yeah, for some reason.
I think that looks like the Queen from. Is it Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, I think it is. It is. I like the way she's got warning lines up the front of her dress.
Yeah, I do as well.
She's not going to have a car driving up her.
Mm. Do you think they're follow lines?
Having a specific subject for the evening, and then just then chatting about it and having a laugh as well in between, and answering people's questions. But have a themed night, as in, cool. Doesn't have to be just like, obviously one night could be English royalty, other night it could be what else have we done? Oh, we did the universe, didn't we? The universe, yeah, we did the universe, so that would be cool. Yeah, I'd have to look through the notes of what I've written down for previous streams, so we could.
I'd have to dress as a queen.
That would be cool.
No, we'll hold you to that.
I'd get a beard on. I'd get a beard on. I'll borrow Mickey's beard.
In drag.
So
As
we
I
want the
have
universe.
shave.
We want the universe as a theme, do we?
There we go.
Oh, dear.
There you go. See, look, see.
I would definitely, Naomi. I'd definitely get a clipping for that. For the pertinent
That's
bits
better
and
over
things.
there. Yeah, better over there. See.
There
Oh,
we go.
I'm clever like this, Naomi. If you think of any subject, I can pull a graphic out of my arse for.
That actually looks like you are pulling graphic out of your arse. So look at the shape of it.
Yeah. That's all I could come up with quickly when you said universe. All right.
No, yes, it's good. It is good. It was just the shape of it. It's my dirty mind.
You know, it's if I really had time, I'd come up with something just slightly better, like this. So
It made our viewer numbers go up anyway.
did it? What we on? There you
It
go.
did.
Look.
Oh, look at that. Very pretty.
Okay, so talking about the universe. So there we go.
It looks like a bloody phoenix. If you have a look at its head's up there, look.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Right,
it's like
it's all I could come up with. It's all I could come up with.
I like it.
I'm just saying, it looks like a phoenix.
I'm gonna go and take a piss while I leave you lot to argue about what it is.
I think it's a nebula, but it does look like there's a phoenix coming out the top of it. And
Yeah.
Naomi
wants to think what. Naomi wants to know what we think the world will be like in 1,000 years. I'd be highly surprised if it's still here.
I don't think humans will be around in 1,000 years' time. I'll be so surprised if we are.
Yeah. The way we're going at the moment.
There'll be a lot of technology, obviously, but things. Artificial intelligence will be doing jobs, and we'll probably have robots. Like doing the jobs that we don't want to do. I don't know if you caught it the other night, Andrew. I was saying on stream on Monday about how your reception down in Cornwall was really bad, and you had to stand near a cow to get any reception. And one of the chatters said, it was a 5G cow.
You got another cat back. You got a
Yes,
cat back.
he decided he wanted to come and hello. Did you want to join in? Did you want to join in with the conversation? Come on.
Am I late to the party? I mean, this is what future Earth will look like, or have I got that wrong?
Yeah.
Right now. Problem is the cat wants to sit on the keyboard and then he keeps closing Twitch and stuff. We don't want to do that, do we? No, we don't. So. Oh, come on.
So what do you think the world will be like in 1,000 years, Steve?
Mad Mark!
Hey up, Marky Mark.
And Andrew says, I had to stand outside my mum and dad's haunted barn for reception. Yeah, near a cow, where the 5G was. Oh, hang on. That's where the Twin Towers went. Or the Twin Towers, yeah.
Yeah, that is actually a very old one. That's actually the Twin Towers, isn't it? Because it's been
replaced
with the Liberty Tower now. Yeah.
Did you know, actually, there was 3 towers that came down?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The little one next to it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realise that, but they keep saying the conspiracy is it was blown up. Yeah.
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 Actually,
but there was also the other buildings around it. There was I think was it the Hilton? There was a hotel right next to it. And there was loads of buildings that went down, and then there were even more buildings that had to be destroyed afterwards, because like razed to the ground because of the because they were structurally unstable after having loads of bits of engine and plane and fuel all over them. Mad Mark says, just woken up, been working all week on minimal sleep, and yeah, see, 5G sheep.
What was 9/11 like for us here in the UK? Scary, because we, like America, we didn't actually know what was happening. I mean, once we realised what was happening, we breathed a sigh of relief. I don't mean that in any bad way. Once we realised it was America under attack, we sort of breathed a sigh of relief. But for most of the time while it was happening, we assumed it was a worldwide thing. We didn't know it was just America.
Yeah.
So it was very alarming. I remember watching it on TV. It was actually very frightening because we didn't know that it was just America. We thought it might have been worldwide, and we thought, because normally we're there licking America's arse whenever there's a war. So we thought we might be next, but collectively we did breathe a sigh of relief. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I hope that makes sense. Does it?
I know what you mean, because I mean it really was like, okay, this, because at first it was like, is this an accident? And then the second one hit, no, this is not an accident. What the fuck is happening? Are we? Is the world about to be at war? Is it terrorists all over the world and things like this? And then so and flights were being grounded, and there was all the rumours and things coming through the media that other flights had been hijacked. And yes, of course, there were 2 other flights apart from the ones that hit the towers. There were 2 other flights, but there was just hundreds of reports of flights that had been hijacked, and everyone was just collectively crapping themselves that they were going to be the next one.
Yep.
When we realised we weren't going to be the next one, yes, it was a relief, but also you had to then sit and watch the horror that was unfolding.
Are you watching telly, Micky? Micky?
No, I haven't got a telly.
Are you watching Pornhub?
No.
What are you watching then?
I'm just looking something up.
Not only was
Mickeypedia.
Oh,
Mickey.
Wiki.
Not only had the 2 towers been hit, where was I going with that? I forgot now. Not only the 2 towers. Oh yeah, not only had they been hit and people died, and you saw the plane go through one side and out the other. That was horrific. And not only that, then the towers collapsed, and it affected like all the area, all the streets around. And then for years afterwards, people were getting cancers that could only have been caused by breathing in the dust and things like that. So it was horrifying.
Just looking at on Google there, because I couldn't remember when we had the London bombings, but that was 6 years earlier.
7/7.
Yeah, 7/7/2005. That was.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was around about the same time, but obviously it was 6 years earlier. So we have had our own, although it wasn't aeroplanes, we have had our own. I mean, those were terrible times. They were.
I wouldn't even put it in the same. To be honest, Micky, I wouldn't even put it in the
no,
same.
It's
class.
not. It's not. But I mean, for a little, it was still quite terrifying for this country because, again, like you said, you didn't know if it was worldwide.
No.
We didn't know if it was countrywide. You could have had Manchester, Birmingham, London, Newcastle. It could have been anywhere. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
not to the same scale, and no, you can't put it in the same. But it's still it's still a very scary thing to be happening. Naomi wants to know if it's the same, more scary or less scary. Well, I wouldn't know because I wasn't in America, so I don't know whether that was. Well, it wasn't scary for me. I was actually driving a lorry at the time. I was listening to it on the radio. When 9/11 happened, when 7/7 happened, I can't even remember what I was doing then. But
I remember what I was doing for 9/11. I was actually watching. I think it was called Jenny James, and it was like one of those American talk shows they had. And I was watching that, and this ticker tape came at the bottom saying that an aircraft had crashed into one of the Twin Towers in New York, and I'd never heard of the Twin Towers before, ever. And so it said switch over to Sky News, because so I switched over to Sky News, and I was like, what am I seeing? What's going? Because I thought that it was a pre-record or something of the ticker tape at the bottom. So I'm thinking, what am I seeing? And about 10 minutes later, the second plane crashed. And I was like, what? Wait. Was that a recording? Is this what happened? And then like you can't quite fathom what you're seeing, and then your brain catches up on itself and goes, hang on, no, that one's already on fire. This one's a new one. It's happened again. It was horrifying, absolutely horrifying. Absolutely. Sorry. When it came to 7/7, obviously living in London, you don't know how many people have got these bombs. So you hear that this one's gone off, that one's gone off, that one and that one, and then you're thinking, well, who else? How many are there? This is a coordinated attack. How many and where are they? And have any of my friends and family been caught up in it and stuff like this? Because I remember with the IRA one that went off near Canary Wharf, in mid-late 90s, the guy that I was with at the time, his brother got hurt in that. So it came really close to home, even though Canary Wharf is like way over there. It well, relatively speaking for me, it was on my doorstep. So it was a bigger scale, the 9/11 attacks, much bigger scale, and like I said, I think it was bad enough that the planes crashed into the towers, and it was bad enough that we all around the world went, shit, what's going on? Are we next? But then the towers collapsed, and it affected a lot more people and a lot more. You lost iconic landmark. You lost that, and it was like a scar in the sky. It was so weird.
Micky, your impressions of 7/7 and 9/11?
Like I said, I was driving a lorry in 9/11 when I heard of it. When I first heard that a plane had gone into towers, I thought it was one of those, a little private plane initially, because you didn't. I mean, obviously, I was only had it on the radio, and they said that a plane had gone into there, and I thought, oh, it's somebody in a little plane, and then shortly after, you get another one had gone in, and you start to think, what the fuck's going on here, like, you know. And then another one went somewhere else. Well, I think one went through the Pentagon, didn't it? And
and then one got crashed into a field. They reckon was en route to the White House, I think.
So I mean, that was a bit. Although it's across the other side, and they immediately shut down the airspace. So there was planes being diverted here, there, and everywhere that were en route to the States. And as for 7/7, to be fair, I don't remember a lot about it. All I remember is seeing it on the news, the horrific people. I think the bus got blown up, was it?
Yeah.
And the people on the bus.
The bus got blown up because he was on his way to the underground. Like the others, but his bus was held up or something in traffic, and he heard, however, that he had heard or found out that the other ones had gone off, and this was the other ones had gone off, and that's why they held his bus, like, because you couldn't get into central London then. So he detonated that, and that was probably just the tales that I've heard from, like, the dead and dying. Like, obviously you don't hear the tales from them, but the people who tried to assist and that, they're horrific, just horrific.
No, it's not the Ariana Grande concert. This is a long time before that, when he actually had bombs in London. Ariana Grande concert was in Manchester. Tracey's playing with a pussy again.
I know. God, sorry, I'm getting a pussy out on screen again.
Which of course then led on to 2 or 3 different wars, which, well, Gulf War, well, that was a pack of lies. Shouldn't have ever happened. I can understand why they went into Afghan, but
No, that's okay. No, I mean, it's a topic to chat about.
It's a topic to talk about. You're absolutely right, Naomi. That's what we're all about. We're all about topics to talk about. If anybody else wants a topic to talk about, we'll quite happily talk about them.
It's our lived experience. We were there. We obviously we weren't there, but we lived through the thing that was happening, and
especially for you two guys being in London at the time. I mean, that must have been, quite scary. I mean, I'm in poor old rural Suffolk. I mean, if a car backfires, you fucking get surprised round here.
I was working from home, so it didn't worry me.
Right, can you turn me off for a minute, Steve, please?
Yes, Momo.
I said turn me off, not turn me on, mate.
All right, sorry.
And when it comes to
The Crankies.
Oh my God.
No. I like Nicholas. I fancy Nicholas Sturgeon, though.
you know they're swingers, don't you? Or they at least were.
And you can't say that because of
What,
the
I didn't
super
say
injunction.
true.
No, the super injunction.
Oh, I didn't know there was an injunction about it.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that then.
You can't bet on the Nicholas Sturgeon's a rug muncher.
Oh no, not Nicholas Sturgeon. I said the Crankies.
Oh right. Well, no, Nicholas Sturgeon's a rug muncher.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to say that.
I am. They can sue me for everything I've got.
No, the Crankies are apparently swingers, which kind of conjured up, when I found that out, that conjured up so many weird kind of like, I can't get my head around this.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Exactly.
I think the Beatles are one of the best things that ever came out of Britain. I love the Beatles. I absolutely love the Beatles. I think they're fantastic. They are. People often ask me who I consider to be the best groups, and I have two groups. And that's Queen and the Beatles. I think the Beatles are fantastic. I think they're absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think the Beatles were definitely forerunners, groundbreaking and things like that. I know we already had, or we them, that I know there was already rock and roll, but the Beatles brought it to, like, I mean, when I say boy band, I don't mean boy band as in how you have boy bands now. They really the marketing about the marketing about the Beatles, I know, yum. The marketing about the Beatles and the PR and everything like that was just so spot on, and but the music was excellent because they really did. They had rock and roll mixed with pop.
Did you read what Mark says?
Mixed with folk. The Beatles just copied Oasis. Okay. I hope he's joking, because otherwise he's going to have to go and see when yeah. Otherwise he'd have to go and look and see when Oasis was actually born.
They probably weren't even born when the Beatles were at number one.
That's what I mean. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, so and you had good lyrics and melodies and stuff like that, and it all worked really well together. They worked really well together as a group. So
I think they did. I love the Beatles. I love their music. I think it's fantastic. And unlike a lot of the modern singer-songwriters nowadays, in 50 years' time, people will still be singing the Beatles music.
I agree.
In 50 years' time. And I don't know if I've got a favourite boy band. I'm not that much of a musical person in that respect. So I don't know if I've got a favourite boy band, but definitely people will be singing Beatles tunes in...
I'm trying to think if I can remember any boy bands in particular. I think I would have to say Take That, because at least you had at least one decent songwriter in there. So although they did all the prancing around and looking pretty in that, there was actually a songwriter who, wrote stuff and everything. So, but I can't think of any others that I would go, no, that's definitely it. That is...
That's a dung beetle.
Lovely. Best boy band was East 17.
Actually, the best boy band was Queen.
Would you have called them a boy band though? I know they were all boys, but
they started in 1970 when they were still teenagers.
They were more rock, weren't they? So I don't know so much whether you would be able to say that boy band.
That's a beetle. That's a dung beetle, right?
And well, he's obviously trying to scrape the poo that was on your head earlier. So,
Yeah.
best boy band is Slipknot. We're getting all kinds of bands. Slipknot, were they heavy rock? I can't remember. So, yeah, full circle with the favourite Queen, favourite band, and favourite boy band. Yeah. We could have just had the topic for tonight, Queens,
Yeah.
and just talked about royal queens, band queens, drag artists. And that's for another night, the drag artists. Definitely.
Queen does tick all the boxes, no two ways about it. Freddie Mercury was an absolute genius.
Yeah. That was Freddie Mercury.
Many years from now, will you still feed me? Will you still need me?
They can't hear Micky though. That should be three of us singing. They can't hear Micky. They don't realise that we're singing along with Micky.
Yeah. They can hear Micky. No, they can't hear Micky.
Bottle of wine. There we go. Carry on, Micky.
Here we go. Right.
If I got home at 2:45, would you lock the door?
I can't sing it.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me?
When
I'm
64 and we picked up more viewers.
Oh dear. I heard you talking about the Beatles while I was away having a cigarette. So
we used to have to sing that song in my primary school. Why? There was that one. There was Oh Bloody Oh Blada, Life Goes On.
That was Marmalade. That was Marmalade.
yeah. Although it was a Beatles song.
Paul McCartney wrote it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other one was I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles.
You're a West Ham fan.
No, that's what we used to have to sing at school. That's what we used to have to sing at school, and I don't know why. And the other one was Lily the Pink.
Scaffold.
Oh,
that was as
Scaffold.
well.
Scaffold.
Drink a Lily
Lily the Pink, the saviour of the human race.
Hang on. I'm gonna solve this with my magic ability. So just bear with me. I'm getting there, right? I'm gonna be able to do this. Right?
Thank you, Naomi. Was Bubbles aware, man?
Sort this right. Okay. I'll just hang on. I'm just calling up
We're
YouTube.
hanging.
I've got to interact with that. Hang on. So let me just.
But are we allowed to do this?
Yes, we are. Interact. I don't want to interact with stickers. I want to interact with YouTube. Stupid thing. Hang on. Interact. Yep. Accept all. There we go. Right. Okay. I think we can get this done now. So here we go. You're going to love this.
Oh, lovely.
Can't even hear it.
Oh no, I won't be able to hear it either unless I turn it up.
Here you go. Help.
Oh.
I need somebody help. And not just anybody help.
Yeah. Oh, need somebody help. When I was younger, so much younger than today. I never needed anybody's help in any way. These days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. I can only see half of the thing.
And now I find I changed my mind. I've opened up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Down.
I do appreciate you being round.
Round.
Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you
please help me? Thank you, Naomi.
Oh dear. Mad Mark says he's muted.
There you go. I thought I'd help you with that one.
That was difficult because I could only see half of the thing on our screen, and obviously Twitch is about 5 seconds behind. So I'm just taking my cue from Micky there. Excellent.
That was a bit of craziness, wasn't it?
That's so funny. We could have
All you need is love.
we could have karaoke track of the day.
Yeah,
We?
karaoke track of the day. Yeah.
And we just pick like the weirdest ones, or people could request previous to the stream. And you can't actually hear the music playing. You can only hear us loonies try murdering the song.
Any requests, people? That's the question. Any requests?
Yeah, can we sing Over the Hill and Far Away?
Yes, we've had that one already, Micky.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a re-release, that was, Steve.
Yeah.
We've stopped singing and lost a couple of viewers. So
Yeah.
favorite Queen song? Oh,
It's so difficult to sing.
It's very difficult to sing. It is extremely difficult to sing. Only Freddie Mercury could have sung that. It's only Freddie Mercury could have done it. So
I like The Show Must Go On. And also the other one. Oh, what was the one?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Oh no!
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Go on, Micky!
I'm just a
poor boy.
I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low, any way the wind blows. Sean just come in and shut the door.
She mattered to me.
She didn't just shut it, she
To
slammed it.
me.
Right, where were we? Yeah. Mama just killed a man.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go.
Beelzebub has a devil put
Oh, sorry, I'll shut up now.
Me.
BSC, come on, someone ask a question.
My missus just ran in and shut the door to this room.
I'm
She
be
didn't
coming
just
down
shut
the stairs
it, she
in a minute.
slammed it. All we heard was slam. And then as she walked away going, fucking noise.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. That's brilliant.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to toilet and I better go and apologise to the missus. I'll be back.
You apologise to your missus? What's this apologise?
He's going to apologise to his missus for going to the toilet, I think. I'm not quite sure.
I don't think Naomi wants to know what do you think happens in the afterlife. I don't think anything happens.
Same. I'd love to think that there was clouds and fluffiness and seeing your loved ones again and everything like that. I don't think so. I think
But I mean, we spoke about this before, Tracey, and I'm sure that you think there's something about your spirit that lives on.
Yeah, but not knowingly.
Not knowingly, no.
Yeah.
In
just our energy goes back to the universe, to the
yeah.
ether.
Yeah.
I don't think that we have a consciousness that lives on knowing and seeing and talking, going and helping your friends that are still alive. I don't think that. I just think when we die, our energy leaves us and we are stardust. We are.
We are stardust, we are golden. That's another song.
Andrew thinks.
Do you believe in reincarnation? No.
Not in the way that people would think reincarnation. I think the energy is recycled. I think
recycled energy. Yeah.
I think the energy is recycled, and we are reincarnated in a way if we have children because of our DNA being shared and
perpetuated.
Passed on.
Perpetuated, yes.
Yeah, but I don't believe that we sort of live
reborn again.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Naomi.
Oh Christ, if I was reborn again with tits, I'd be fucking mortified, I think.
If you're born again with tits, you'd have something to play with.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's funny, Mr.
Mark.
I've crossed to a new level where they open another checkout in Aldi.
Oh,
That's
dear.
hilarious. Welcome back, Steve. We
I
can
bloody hate Aldi. I
Just
really
to
do.
mention that when I went, a viewer left, so it's me. The viewers love me.
I I like Aldi to shop, but I just hate it going through the checkouts.
Yeah.
Huh? It's like fucking whack-a-mole, isn't it? You're trying to catch the fucking shit they're putting it through so quick.
I actually went into the Aldi staff room the other week and had a cup of tea. And they told me,
what?
yeah, the Aldi staff room had a cup of tea. And they said, what are you doing in there having a cup of tea? I said, well, I work here. And I said, no, you don't. I said, I fucking do. So just use your self-checkout.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, no, they go. That's the checkouts in Aldi and Lidl are just. There's nowhere. You know, it's not like the other places where you've got a nice big bit of room and you can shove your bit over to one side if they want to start, you know, other people's shopping coming down. But Aldi and Lidl, you've just got this tiny little bit where you're trying desperately to pack and they're just flinging the stuff at you.
Yeah, but their idea is that you put it back into your trolley and then take it to the shelf at the back of the shop. But my point is, if you've got a trolley full, you still haven't emptied it by the time they're slinging it off the other end of the bloody belt.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, and what you're doing is you're double packing. Then you're packing it once in the trolley, and then you've got to pack again to get it into the bags.
Yeah, but they reckon that keeps costs down.
Probably does. Oh no, it keeps profits.
And apparently they have targets. They have to get so many customers through an hour.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's absolutely stupid. But there you go.
It probably keeps their profits up because the more people that you can get through a till.
Yeah.
The more
less staff you have to lose, less tills you have to have manned.
Yeah.
Did I really just sing live on air?
Yes, we all did, and we all know that that's going everywhere.
If I had any hair, I'd be pulling it out.
I don't even have a pair of scissors. I was going to do snip, 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 but I haven't got a pair of scissors. That's a shame. I don't know what I've done with it.
Why do you need a pair of scissors?
I was going to demonstrate snipping. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Naomi says, what did you think 2022 or the future in general was going to be like when you were kids? Any surprises?
Well, I expected to have hover cars.
You expected to have what?
Hover cars.
Oh, yes. They promised us hover cars and we still haven't got them.
Yeah, in the sky. Buses in the sky. You know, yeah.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet. But I'm agreeing with Steve there.
Yeah, I never saw that coming. But yeah, I remember watching the Jetsons and hover cars.
Yeah.
In fact, hang on. Back to the Future was 2021 he went forward to, didn't he?
Yeah, and it's fuck all like what it was in 2021,
fuck all like that
wasn't it?
now, isn't it,
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, I think I think things like, well, even, you know, mobile phones and iPads and stuff like that. I think all, you know,
the biggest thing that the biggest thing that took me by surprise that I never ever expected was a fence in the third party.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh dear, yeah.
A fence in the third party took me completely by surprise. But
if you don't know what that means, you're offended for somebody else.
Yeah, you're offended on behalf of somebody else that you don't know.
Which is absolutely fucking crazy.
That took me completely by surprise. But yeah, Back to the Future, that first one, he went forward to 2021, I do believe. Or was it 2020? I can't remember, but it's one of those 2 years. And I remember reading somewhere the other day about it, that we'd had that, and it wasn't anything like that. So, no blow dry suits or floating skateboards. So,
hoverboards, yeah.
Yeah.
2015 BVE says 2015 he went forward to. There you go.
2015. Did you just do Wiki Micky?
He did a Wiki Micky, I think. Yeah.
2015. God Almighty. Yeah. Oh.
But yeah,
Fencing the third party was one thing that surprised me. The internet was another thing. I think the internet was the biggest surprise. When I was at school. I don't know about you, Micky, but when I was at school, I was always told we'd run out of North Sea oil by the year 2000, weren't you?
before that, I believe.
Yeah, it's still there.
Because when I was at school, North Sea oil was a new thing back in the 60s, 70s, and that it was.
Can I just clarify that? We're talking about the 1860s here, aren't we?
Yeah, that was in its infancy in them days. The audio got a little.
Micky always sounds like that. He's from Suffolk.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So bland, boring. But there you go. Yeah. So yeah, but we were told that by I think it was 2000 that it would run out. But here we are. We're now going to start drilling more.
Yeah, we're doing well.
So.
No, you understand. Micky always sounds like that, then that's fine.
I do always sound like that. I am a robot. Micky the robot was on one of the cartoons, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
Was it on Fireball or something? Fireball XL5 or something?
There was Metal Micky as well. He was a robot.
Yeah, Metal Micky. So yeah.
Cat needed
I'm thinking of that Tony, what's her name song? Hey Micky.
Hey Micky, you're so funny.
You're so fun, you blow my mind, hey, Micky.
You know what? If I had a quid for every time somebody had sung that to me, I'd be quite happy in my retirement.
Yeah, I suppose you do, yeah. I suppose you do. I suppose you get that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
For some reason, I always played Dexy's Midnight Runners and Come On Eileen at me.
I've never come on Eileen. That's just a fucking lie.
I've
never been out with a bird called Eileen. I've never, ever. How often? Once a week? No.
Micky, she means how often do people sing Hey Micky, you're so fine, not how often.
I thought you meant how many come on Eileen. Have you seen that Meghan Markle's been on a bloody lying spree again?
I've seen that there's been rumblings about her, but I've not seen what's been.
Well, she said that an actor from a particular program, forget what it was now, had said to her that her marrying Harry was like she likened that to Mandela getting his freedom. So Mandela's grandson has come out and he's having a bit of a. I mean, she lives in a fucking fantasy world. She really does. I used to quite like her, and she reckons another reason that she left the UK is because all the UK people called her kids by the N-word. Hey, now come on.
The majority of British people do not use the N-word.
Exactly that. Exactly. But I mean, she's some show that she was on in the States. She's been spouting on a load of shit again.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of sympathy for her, but she's lost that the way she keeps.
Yeah, and the problem is that we don't know. We don't know what the media is filtering to us. There may well have been another bit to the beginning and the end of what she said, but we don't know.
No.
And then what you get loads of people sticking up for her, like, oh, you must be racist if you don't like her.
Yeah.
And then you get all the other people saying it's not about race, it's the fact that she's a lying bitch. I like that. Naomi says the hot UK gossip, love it. Yeah, well, this is the kind of stuff that we get, and get fed to us.
But yeah, so and then she's moaning that she can't afford her 14 million quid mansion in the States. Well, it's quite simple, chick. They've got 9 bedrooms. There's only 4 of them. For fuck's sake, sell it and buy a 4-bedroom gaff, 2 up, 2 down, or whatever.
Yeah, Yeah.
Huh? Don't go bitching you can't afford 14 million quid. Fuck me, after bloody 14 million quid, I'd have to do 10 lifetimes to earn that much.
Jesus, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh. Huh?
Yeah, it's difficult to know what she's, you know, because I can't remember if I watched all of it, but I watched at least some of the Oprah interview that she did.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to know what is true and what isn't and things, because like there was her saying that she'd never even known about Prince Harry before, and yet her friends of hers have said that she used to have posters of him up on the wall and said one day I'm going to meet him.
Yeah.
So it's like which one is true? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Just I can totally understand. I have no problem with them taking themselves out of the UK, out of the Teatime, things like this. And okay, it's.
But the thing is, the reason they left the UK, Tracey, was they wanted a bit of privacy, right?
Yeah.
Get away from all the publicity. And all they've done since they moved to the States is court fucking publicity.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. Exactly.
You can't have it both ways. Either you just sit down and shut up and keep it private, or you live in a public life. Well, if you don't want to live in a public life, keep off our fucking telly screens, for Christ's sake.
Get off my screen.
Or the internet streaming.
Or the internet streaming, exactly that. Hey, what? Sorry, I'm on a rant now.
Got him going. Once
Go for it.
Oh, no, but it is. That just pisses me off that they go over there because they don't want publicity. And the first thing they do, sign with fucking Netflix or somebody for a bloody... and then now she's doing podcasts and spouting her freaking
what
lies.
she's doing is the American version of what Katie Price Jordan does here in the UK.
Well, she's another one that's been in the news today saying that she wants her fucking kids back, her 2 kids back that her husband's got.
Yeah.
With his, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck me, would you want that for a mother? Not me, thank you. Oof.
But you know,
Sorry about my language. Sorry, all right.
She like, oh, you know, oh, public, oh, people, you know, all these people wanting a piece of me and that, and I'm not coming on Twitter, whatever. And then 3 weeks later, she's had her little break and she's back and courting publicity again. She's a media whore. She's a publicity whore, and I think that's what's happening. I genuinely think that Prince Harry would love to just have a little bit more of a private, quiet life.
But she wears her trousers in that relationship.
Yeah.
She does.
And I think that whatever she says, I think she does want the media. She wants the publicity, because she had an acting career, so she was all about publicity and stuff like this. So
she thrives on the controversy. She just.
I know, Naomi. We are all trying our best and stuff, and you know, it's just the way that we have to filter what the media feeds to us. So
yeah,
you know, and so onto a lighter subject. Naomi says, "What's your favourite TV show?"
I don't have one because I don't watch telly.
Quick subject. Steve is eating, so I'm not going to.
But when I say I don't watch telly, I go to bed and I watch things, and they're normally about the universe or space or there's a series called Ancient Aliens that I watch.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah. You
know, and but it's things like that I watch when I go to bed. I set the telly for half an hour, and by the time the telly switch off, I'm probably already asleep.
Yeah.
If not, I just extend it for a bit. But yeah, I don't. But other than that, I don't watch a lot. More or less the Discovery channels and stuff like that.
How can people tell?
Tell what?
If you're asleep. He stops ranting.
Yeah, I go quiet. Well, I don't actually, because I snore like. Yeah.
I've got a week. Sorry, that's the other.
No, carry on.
Symptom of cancer. My favourite show at the moment, by the way, is Heroes. No, The Boys. The Boys. It's called The Boys.
Yeah, I don't really have a favourite TV show at the moment. if we can move on to where Naomi says favourite movie, I can tell you that I've got 2 favourite movies. There may be more, but the ones that come straight to mind, you may not know one of them, called With Nail and I. It's a British film, so look that one up. It's good. And the other one is Baghdad Cafe, which you may well have heard of because there was a series and stuff. You might have heard of, but you might not be old enough to remember it. So Baghdad Cafe it's basically a friendship. It's a friendship film. It's about like 2 women in a deserted place basically meet, and they become friends with, and that there's like other weird characters and things, and the atmosphere of the movie just really good. Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. Like I said, I would call it, if you know what I mean, I'd call it a love story, but I don't mean like as in a sex story. I mean, these 2 women meet and become really good friends. So in that sense, it's a love story. So yeah. And With Nail and I is very British. It's about 2 guys who are trying to be actors, and they're basically drunks and take too many drugs, but it's a lot funnier than I've just made it sound. Andrew's is Shawshank Redemption.
Awesome film. Awesome film.
Great film, I must admit.
But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Saving Private Ryan. I think it's a fantastic film.
I've only ever watched that once. I enjoyed it, but it's one thing that I've only ever watched once. Andrew says High Plains Drifter is another one of his.
That's another one. Clint Eastwood. I liked a lot of his movies. Clint when he was younger. Yeah, but like I said, what was the last film I saw? The last film I actually went to see in a cinema was Rocket Man, which was
that was on TV a few weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I thought
it was going to be a bit naff. I do like a musical, but I thought it was going to be a bit naff, and it wasn't. It was actually enjoyable, and I really like the lead guy, Tarek. Can't remember his name.
Yeah.
I really like him. So.
But it wasn't as good as Bohemian Rhapsody was.
I've not seen that yet.
Absolutely fantastic film. Absolutely fantastic film.
The lead guy of that actually looks like he should have been Freddie Mercury's son.
Yeah, he's got a brother. Looks very similar to him. Actually, they're both actors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are the last 2 that I went to see in the cinema.
Oh, the last film that I went to see at the cinema was
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No, this is going to date it. It was do you know what? I can see that Men in Black.
Oh, right.
Men in Black, 1996 at Scarborough, because I was on holiday, and we went with the kids to
Will Smith, wasn't it?
Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
And it was a really good film. Do you know what really pissed me off though? Was right at the end of the film. So hopefully nobody has not seen Men in Black by now, because it's spoiler alert. Right at the end of the film, where the camera zooms into the universe that's on the cat's what's it called?
Collar.
Collar, thank you. So it zooms in. Now it got to this bit, because this is the credits rolling now. Everyone's standing up and leaving. What they missed was it zooms right into this universe that's on the cat's collar, and keeps going and going and going right through, and then basically thousands of universes in the cat's collar. It's missed.
I thought he was going to say it come out the cat's arse or something. Kept going and going and going.
No, but everybody who was in the cinema at that time missed the most profound bit of the movie. And I know it's a comedy movie and a comedy action movie, in a bit sci-fi and that, but it was just that bit, and I watched this and I was like, oh my god. Basically, universes can be as like minuscule that you could hold thousands on a cat collar.
What's to say we're not a speck of sand in a desert?
Exactly. And everybody in that cinema, apart from me, missed that fucking point.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
Have you seen it, Naomi? I'm sorry if I just gave the. If you.
I've not seen it.
Oh, you've not seen it. Oh,
No.
for fuck's sake.
But then again, no. But then I've got no intention of going to see it.
Right.
So
Yeah. No. It was just a nice touch with after all the hilarity and the madness and everything like that, and it just became a It became the point. It became the point of the whole film, and everybody missed it. Oh, good, Naomi. I wasn't giving away spoilers there. But yeah, so that was the last film that I saw at the cinema, and so I'm not really a cinema goer because even before that I hadn't. My eldest daughter was before she started sprogging. She was a big cinema goer. She'd be at the cinema at least once a month. She worked for a cinema for a while as well. So she'd be going at least once a month, usually once a week, and she saw all the latest releases and the 3D stuff. And so the one that I did want to see was the Les Mis film version. I actually applied to be in that, and I didn't get a call back, unfortunately.
oh well.
I would have loved to have been in the scene where they're going, at the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing, and all that kind of stuff. But they must have had millions of applicants, and I wanted to see that at the cinema, but unfortunately, by the time I got my arse in gear, it had gone.
When you were doing your extras in all stuff, were you with an agency?
Yeah, I had an agency, and also like when I say freelance, I mean like applying for stuff myself.
Yes, on your own.
The agency wouldn't get a cut of that or anything like that, but it was so difficult to filter through the dross that would only pay like £10 towards your fares and give you a pizza for lunch.
Yeah.
And the quality stuff. So and really the quality stuff you have to go through an agency. And yeah, no, that would have absolutely made my career. No, I would have loved to have been in that. I think either at the beginning or the scene where there's all these prostitutes with no teeth and things. I'd love to have been like a baudy, fat prostitute. Just
go and have all your teeth taken out just for 30 seconds on a bloody.
No, it's a makeup, isn't it? They do all special effects and stuff.
In case you didn't know, Naomi, our Tracey here is a film and TV extra, or she does a little film and TV extra work.
Yeah. I'm not famous, but I haven't done any for quite a few years now because of the pandemic, and before that I was caring for my dad who had dementia. But before that, I had quite a few jobs actually. So if you look on my link tree, which I think is below me, let me just double check. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
My link tree below me there. You'll see it's a short film that's of 10 minutes where I was the lead in it, and it was so much fun to do. But I tell you what, I don't think I'd ever want to be the lead actor ever again. You have to learn lines. You have to learn lines as well as deliver the lines as though you actually mean it. So I'm not the best actress at all, but I do love a bit of improvisation, and when you see it, it's a comedy horror, and it totally appealed to.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm saying to Naomi,
it's quite funny. Yeah.
Do I feel like what's similar to Twitch?
Sorry, I've got to eat because if I don't eat, I feel really.
Oh, carry
sick.
on. You're just making me fucking hungry.
I can't see because every time you talk, Mickey, you go all big. So.
Oh yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
wish. You wish, missus. You wish.
A girl can dream. No, for some reason, Mickey's the only one that when he talks, his screen dominates the little chat box. Doesn't happen when I talk. Doesn't happen when Steve talks. It's just Mickey, and he's still sitting there now on my screen looking at me. So, absolutely diabolical.
It is. Yeah. Haven't you got enough clips of that yet?
There's a setting in your Skype. What you've got is active chatter as on. You need to find
Yes.
that setting and turn active chatter off.
Turn it off.
Oh,
Under
I see.
settings.
Yeah. No, I don't mind it happening, but it just never happens when you talk. When I talk, it never happens. When Micky talks, it goes all big.
I'm not watching you on Skype. I'm watching on OBS.
No, I'm saying me when I
Oh.
watch it on Skype. Yeah. Naomi says, "What do you think about Harry Potter?" I don't think much. I've not seen any of the films, and I've not read the books. But basically, sort of well done on the author of writing something that was successful enough to get her. I think she was. Well, I was going to say poverty. I don't mean poverty. I mean get her off the breadline and earning money and
He made millions.
made millions. Yeah.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
My grandson is a great fan of Harry Potter. I can't stand it himself, to be fair.
I've never seen it.
But they got Harry Potter World somewhere down your way. Is it Watford way or somewhere?
Yeah, that's not down my way, Micky.
Well, it's down fucking south, isn't it? So that's down your way.
Paul Watford.
That's like me saying. That's like me saying Bury St Edmunds, right? It's down your way.
Exactly, it is. It's 50 miles from me.
Paul Watford. Southerners call it the north, and Northerners call it the south. And Watford just goes, "We just want to be Watford."
Yeah, but I mean, he's been anyway wherever it is, Harry Potter World. He's been there about 4 or 5 times. But he loves Harry Potter, but I just can't stand. I think I've watched one of the films, but keep in mind that where I used to work, we printed all the books for Harry Potter. So I was a bit Harry Pottered out, to be fair.
So basically, Micky, what you're saying is you've got a couple of first editions stashed away.
No, no, I haven't got any Harry Potter books.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Like I said, I've not even read 3 words of Harry Potter, and I think I've seen about 5 minutes of a film once.
Yeah.
We were offered them, but I graciously declined.
I do love doing the clipping, and that's the thing. I do love doing the clipping. If it wasn't so enjoyable, I'd say spread us out on the page and have things floating around. You know,
you kinky bitch. Did you hear that, Micky?
What was she talking about? Sorry.
She wanted to be spread out on the page.
Oh.
Micky, you sounded there like somebody had offered you a decent roast dinner. It was like, oh, that looks decent, to be fair.
Yeah.
Let me dive in.
Got any more Yorkshires?
Oh dear.
So anyway, sorry I distracted you from your riveting discussion on Harry Potter.
I like it.
I've never read Harry Potter. I've never seen any of the films, and I've never seen Game of Thrones either. And I've not seen Breaking Bad.
No, I've read all the Game of Thrones books because we printed them at work.
You can read.
Yeah. It helps when you work in a printing factory, you know. But yeah, I've read it, and you know what? They finished the series, and yet he's never finished the books. So the books aren't the series isn't true to the books because he never actually finished the series of books.
Well, you know, if we get more subscribers and more viewers, we'll be in the money. Do you know that?
Oh,
We'll be able to afford a cake at Christmas each, and not just have to share three
that'd be cool.
At the moment,
that'd be good fun, wouldn't it?
We can afford to buy 1 cake and split it into 3, like this screen. But
when you say a cake each, you mean a bottle of them, them Mr. Kipling's mini square things. Yeah, that's what you're on about.
Lovely Christmas cake. Might even stretch to one with icing on.
I don't know whether he'll ever finish writing it, Naomi, but I've lost all interest because he's sold out to TV.
Oh.
And the reason why I've never watched any Game of Thrones is because you read a book and you form in your own mind a picture of the world and the thing and the characters and everything else.
Hang on. This is Revelation night. First you're telling me you can read, and secondly you're telling me you can have a mind.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so you do. You've got it all pictured in your mind, and then when they shove it on the screen, you think that's fuck all like the book.
Naomi, do you identify as a banana? I'll check.
I think she's got too many clothes on, that one.
All right, okay.
I thought you were talking about Naomi then. I was going to say.
Can't see
I'm
Naomi.
just clarifying, Naomi, do you identify as a banana?
Oh, I was going to say, stop asking the viewers to get their kit off.
Do you identify as a roll of cling film?
Naomi says it's perfect, Steve.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, there you go. Anyway.
Um,
You know, but do you identify as a banana or a roll of cling film?
I shouldn't think she does.
Micky,
I'm saying she.
Yeah.
Naomi might not be.
No,
a
right,
she.
exactly. So, which is why I'm asking if Naomi identifies as cling film. Micky, speaking of which, right? Did you read about the government are planning to allow car drivers to take they're going to reverse and go back to car drivers being allowed to drive 7.5 tonners.
Yes.
what's that got to do with
That makes me laugh. No, that makes me laugh because the younger generation, right, they're going to be struggled, okay? Because, right, if they don't know what gender they are, they're going to be so fucking confused by 14 gears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't know there's only 2 genders,
Yeah.
huh? How the fuck are you gonna get on with 14
Yeah,
gears?
exactly. How do you get on with 14 gears? Yeah. I go by she, so you don't identify as a watermelon. I just wanted to check, all right? Just wanted to check.
Oh
Just
dear.
need to check now. All right.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing before you read that one.
You realise, Mark, you've blown any chance of pulling on this channel, don't you? You just completely blown it out of the water. Completely blown it out of the water.
Right, so I'll read that out. Mr. Mad Mark says, I identify as a microwave meal. I look nothing like the pictures and I'm done in 2 minutes.
I'm actually gobsmacked at that. A whole fucking 2 minutes. He's what? A whole 2 minutes.
I know. That's like a marathon, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Oh no, but that includes eating the pizza.
Ooh.
Well, foreplay. Got to eat some pizza first.
Oh no.
Well, I suppose you've got to put it in and then pull it out.
Shake it all about.
And the microwave I'm talking about, Tracey.
Shake it all about. Give it a stir. Poetic, yes. Oh dear. You walked right into that one, Mad Mark.
Yeah.
You fed us the line. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, crying now.
Anyway, Naomi, when we were talking about just a little while ago about how you identify, it was just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Just a bit of interaction with our little audience. And it is
Yeah,
a little
a bit of interaction with the audience. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, don't! I've been banned from so many Facebook groups. I've lost count. Do you know? I've been banned from almost every Uber group on Facebook because they refused to believe that I was an Uber driver because I was white.
no.
and English.
Seriously,
Yeah.
seriously, because I was white English, they refused to believe I was an Uber driver.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my.
I was accused of being an undercover black cab driver. So
Uh-huh.
I just thought it sounds a bit gay, you know. All men together running around dressed in combat uniforms, playing with their guns. It's
Oh, it's very
you know,
homoerotic, I think is the word you're looking for. Homoerotic.
yeah. They probably spend their spare time watching gladiator movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that a pistol in your pocket or just please?
Yeah.
See?
it just sounded a bit gay to me. So.
May I polish your sword?
Yes, exactly.
However fast you like, Tracey.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Are we back to the 2 minutes in the microwave again?
Yeah.
2 minutes? Fucking hell. You think I am an athlete?
Do you know what? I hope you guys who are boasting about not being able to make it to 2 minutes, I really hope you guys are really good with other parts of your person. Oh, I'd like to wake up first. No.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm really good with my tongue, but you probably know that already.
Is this back to the hotel thing again, eh?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Silver tongue.
Let them think what they like. Let them think what we know. We know there was nothing between us, don't we?
Apart from a sheet.
Not even a sheet.
Not
Not
even
even a sheet. No, not even a sheet.
think of the
We know there was nothing between us.
Think of the Queen. Freaking hell, I'd last all night.
Yeah.
Stuff to put you up in it. Hey, I've been jiggling that about trying to, thinking of her. Fucking hell.
Yeah, my elbows are spot on. Jesus, you can find the G spot with an elbow. Wow. Oh dear, oh dear.
That's interesting.
I could just imagine actually.
Anyway, look, can you stop talking about sex, please? Because I've been on these drugs for over a year now that has caused my libido to be completely. The only way I could get certain parts of my body hard at the point of the ceiling is to stand it in a freezer for an hour.
And slam the door a few times.
Yeah,
You can.
so...
Well, next time you're out buying your Mr. Sheen, they do spray starch, Steve.
Yeah. Do you hear this, Micky? Can you hear that? No, I'll turn it up.
Oh, Naomi said I meant Freddie. Freddie Mercury and not the Queen. You gotta think of Freddie Mercury.
What? I'm gonna think of Freddie. What I'm trying to. What do you take me for?
Look, Micky's taking a piss out of my bald head, right? But what they don't realise is that this chemotherapy I'm going on in 2 weeks' time is going to cause me to lose all my hair. So I got ahead of the game and I thought I'm going to own that shit and I'm going to go bald now so that I get used to shaving my hair before I had to. So you take the piss all you want, Micky. You bring it on, man. You bring it on with the Mr. Sheen remarks.
Hey, it's only light-hearted fun.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, so
As long as we don't insult the viewers like this.
why not?
Sorry, Tracey.
I said as long as we don't insult the viewers in the way we insult each other, I think we're all right.
Oh no, I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Oh
I
dear,
wouldn't dream of doing that.
Not yet. Not till we get to know them a bit better.
Yeah, I know I'm owning it. I mate. I deliberately decided to own that shit. Mark, my chemo doesn't. I've had my chemo dates come through today. They don't start for 2 weeks. It starts on the 19th. However, I believe my missus has got plans to go out this Sunday. She's got plans to go out this Sunday. We can't do the co-stream we planned, but I might be I might be able to do it another night. So if you've got other nights that you can think of, that might be an alternative idea.
Steve, is this Viagra live on chat or something?
Yeah, the live streaming, yeah. I can't do it Sunday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I can't do it Wednesdays because I'm streaming here, you stupid moo.
Did you hear what I said, Micky?
What? All I heard was Wednesday.
Is this live?
Because you go into such a long rant, I tune out, Trace.
Yeah.
I said, is this live Viagra Wednesday? It's
Live
Viagra
Viagra Wednesday. Ah.
It's like
Say that again, Tracey.
live Viagra Wednesday. We have a theme night.
Okay.
Tonight's theme is Steve taking Viagra live on chat.
Okay.
And he's going to show us now.
Okay. Okay, that works for me.
That works.
That works for you, Micky.
He's finding it as well.
What the heck is he doing?
I'm looking for my Viagra.
I know he's finding his Viagra.
Oh, I'm looking for my Viagra. Put it up here somewhere. God knows what I've done with it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got it. Look, here you go. There you go.
Is it the blue pill?
It is
It's
the
the
blue
blue
pill.
pill.
Yep, there you go.
You can buy them over the counter now, you know.
Yep.
You know,
It
back in the
don't
day
work.
when I was young, blue pills like that, we used to call
It
that.
don't work, by the way. Not with the chemicals I'm on.
What I want to know is how do you fit a tablet that size down the end?
Brush it.
Ah, right.
Brush it.
Huh?
Dear.
All right, Mark.
Don't insert it then. You actually swallow it.
Yeah. Not your cock. You don't swallow your cock.
Yeah, but do you know what? If you put it in your eye, you can look hard.
Yeah. Oh, there is that, Trace. Oh dear.
Oh, dear. A friend of mine told me that, and then he delighted in telling me it again 10 times over the course of that evening. And by the end of the evening, I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had enough of this. Yeah.
That was hilarious the first time, but I'm bored now.
So I still might be able to make Sunday, depending on what my missus has got planned. So Sunday is always a better night for me.
That if he's...
After the door slammed earlier on, I think you'll be doing something with her on Sunday, mate.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I was going to say, you said that about not doing a live stream on that if you did a night that it was supposed to be live stream, but you're planning to do a live stream from the pub anyway, so it'll still be a live stream night. It'll just be a different one that people are used to.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I just spotted it just then, so I was just saying what that meant. So.
I think you just missed an eye out of it, and he meant to put it up there. Really.
Yeah, I did mean to put it up there, but I didn't. It hasn't drawn the masses in, has it?
Micky's explanation of it would have been 3 old people talking rubbish and showing the youngsters how to do it. Tits.
Showing the youngsters how to do it.
Tits.
T-I-T-S.
Yeah, T-I-G-S. That's what you had on the end, wasn't it?
Tits.
That's what you had on the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, tits. Yeah. He's in a world of his own, Tracey, isn't he? In a world of his own.
I love it when Steve doesn't hear us and we're having our own private conversation above him.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Look, what I'm going to say is it's now 11:15.
Yeah.
I want to end this stream at 11:30, if that's all right.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes.
fine.
Whenever you feel up to it, mate. Give me a chance to get some scran down my neck and a cup of tea.
Oh, don't. I've just had 2 cheese and ham rolls, and I'm going to need another one.
Oh, sounds good. After I think it was Monday's stream, I was really hungry, and I think it was Steve. You'd said that you were going off to have a sandwich after the stream, so I thought, oh, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to have chicken roll and a little bit of cheese. And I had that, and the whole night the bread wanted to come back up. It just was repeating on me the whole time. I should have just had the chicken and cheese. I would have been fine with that. But sometimes carby stuff like bread just can sit just here.
I had 3 slices of cheese on toast.
Oh, when I went out with Mark, the beer kept repeating.
With a bit of Worcester sauce on.
The beer wanted to come up with me, and it did. At 1:30.
So did the curry.
So did the curry. The worst thing about that was, Micky, right? When I got up the next morning, I every time I picked something out of my teeth, it was curry.
No.
It was
Have you finished yet?
She's got fingers in her ears.
Have you finished yet?
and it tasted of it.
It turned my stomach the first time.
It was a blend of it. It was a
Yeah,
blend
but the
of
thing
curry
is-
and puke.
La la la.
You don't know whether it's rice or beef you're picking out, though, do
Yeah,
you?
exactly. I really wasn't sure. But when it come up at 1:30, it was curry covered in beer, and it really didn't taste very nice.
Oh. She got fingers in her ears again.
Oh.
Has he finished yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. I've got to clip that damn thing up. I'm going to have a sick bucket next to me to clip that one.
Don't you like people talking about puke?
No.
Oh, okay. It's one of these things.
No. Talk about something. I'd rather talk about your bowel habits, to be honest.
Oh, come on, no, please.
No, you don't want to know about my bowel habits.
No.
Oh,
But I've got a nice toilet. That's all I care about.
yes.
I was knackered yesterday after entertaining an 8-year-old all day. Christ.
Mm.
Well, she She's like a little dynamo. She never stops.
Oh.
Full on all day.
No, they're not. They're not kids. They're like that, aren't they?
Oh. Yeah. I don't remember it being like that when I had my own, but fucking grandkids, fucking Jesus Christ.
Well,
You know what to do with grandkids, don't you? Fill them with sugar and give them back.
That's what I do, you tend to do, yeah.
Blue Smarties, they're always the best one.
Oh dear.
Oh, but they've got. That's the thing with grandchildren is that they have to tell you everything that's been happening. Whereas when it's your kids, you've been there and you know you've been there through whatever it is that's been happening. But they've got to. Oh, granddad and this happening, granddad and that happening, granddad.
Well, when my daughter rang me up, that must have been Monday night, to say would I have Scarlett on Tuesday, she said Scarlett wants to go to Grandad's because he never says no.
There it is.
One of my grandchildren's called Scarlett.
Oh, isn't that
Not the same one, is it?
Not the same one, is it?
She's one of twins. The other one's Amelia.
She's not 8, is she?
But that's funny. He's got one that's named like your granddaughter, and he's got one that's named like my grandson. So
you've got a grandson called Scarlett.
You've got a grandson called Amelia.
No, grandson called Callum.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I've got a grandson called Callum as well.
Is it the same one?
Yeah. Well, my grandson's the same one he was yesterday. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I've got deja vu.
Right. I've got a Callum and a Bailey. I've got a Harry and a Blake. I've got another Harry. I've got Oliver, and I've got a.
I thought you said whatever then. It's Oliver.
I've got an Oliver.
Oh dear.
I've got an Oliver. I've got a Joshua. I've got a Scarlett, Amelia, and Imogen.
I've got
I've got one more, but I've forgotten her name. Sophie.
I've got Callum, James, and Joshua.
And I've got.
Oh, you've got a Joshua as well, then. Haven't
Yeah, the new one was is Joshua. So that's.
I've got.
And the funny thing is, you said Blake. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she gets called Blake by her sister. Always has, for some reason.
We all call Joshua Joshy.
Yeah, we do too. It's Josh and Joshy, a Joshy bum sometimes as well now. So.
Yeah, Naomi, I've got 4 kids and 11 grandchildren. I've got 4 children. And
I've just got 3, which is Connor, Scarlett, and Isabel.
Yeah, well, that's because you only go for less than 2 minutes.
Well, exactly. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
Huh? How long do you think? Hey?
I go for 2.5 minutes.
How long do you think it takes to?
Bailey.
Huh?
Bailey.
You couldn't remember Bailey.
No, Bailey. No, Sophie.
You missed
Well, you
out
want to go
Bailey
out?
then, 'cause you asked me if I had a Bailey the other day.
Bloody dog wants to go out. Come on then, you.
Oh, that's funny. We've got a bit of an overrun of James and Andrews in our family.
Sorry, no, one I couldn't remember was Ruby. I forgot about Ruby. She's my second youngest. I forgot about Ruby.
I've got 2 brothers called Robert.
You've got 2 brothers called Robert?
Yes.
Oh, two like a previous marriage and stuff like that?
Well, one's my full brother and the other one's my half brother.
Yeah.
But I never knew about my half brother until I was 15. So.
Oh.
It all goes back to. Fucking thing.
It all goes back to a fucking thing.
No. It always goes back to my childhood. I wasn't brought up with parents. I was brought up in care of the local authority.
Oh.
That explains much.
And I never. Yeah, exactly that. And I never met my mother. My dad died in. Well, basically, my mother left my dad in 1960. They found him dead on his way home one night with 3 screaming kids in a flat. So we were taking him to care. Eventually met my mother when I was 15. Or, well, I don't call her my mother because she's not a mother. She's just a person that gave birth to me.
Yeah.
But she'd had another 7 kids since then.
Fucking hell.
So,
Good to see her up and out of bed.
My God, well, I always knew, can't remember exactly when, but I knew from a certain time that I had a half brother from a previous relationship that my dad had.
Yeah.
But they didn't get married, and that was the problem, because this was like the sort of mid-late 60s, and he was in a relationship seeing this lady, but they didn't get married, and her family were very, very staunchly Catholic. So when she got pregnant, the only thing to do was to have it adopted. So he was adopted, and I always knew this from. There was a point, because I remember saying to my dad at one point about my aunt. I said, isn't that weird? It's kind of almost done the same as us, because my aunt had boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, and we had girl, boy, boy. And my dad said, actually, it does go boy, girl, boy, because of this person, you know, the child that had happened before that. All went through time, just, you know, I think I was about 8 or 10 or something at the time. We went through life just sort of like wondering what had happened to him. And he got in touch with my dad about 10 years ago, so just before my 40th birthday. Got in touch with my dad through Facebook. Was like, excuse me, are you David Greenwood that used to work at the BBC, blah, blah, because obviously he'd got his true birth certificate and had been doing some searching. And oh my God, he's like a young version of my dad and my brother combined, the brother that I know combined. He's even got the mannerisms. And he was never brought up at all with my father. So, and it was just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre, the way, like looking at him and stuff and just going, oh my, this is my dad.
On that note, just to let you know, it's I'm going to say good night because it's 3 minutes to go. So good night, Naomi. Good night, Mark. Good night, anybody else that's watching. We've been at it for how long? We've been at it for 3 hours and 29 minutes. It's a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not very well, so I'm extremely tired. So I'm going to say good night, and I'm going to leave the last 2 minutes for the other two to say their goodbyes. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for checking in and coming and having and watching. And thank you to, I don't know if they're still lurking, but thank you to the new followers and subscribers. And our next stream is Friday, and it's Micky and Steve. So I'll see you Saturday.
It's good night from me. Stay safe. Keep your loved ones close. See you next time.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow night.